Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Emma. Beside me is my husband Ash and our children Minky, Dave, Cookie and Tiny Teabag. This is my identical twin sister Sooz. We speak a lot about her and we vlog our daily lives here. Thank you for joining us. Well, I'm absolutely devastated and I'm trying not to cry.
Emma, don't cry, it's one little pot.
But I've smashed Susie's pot.
Emma, it's okay. Emma, please don't. It's fine. It's a tiny little pot.
Look. Silly bitch.
We can glue it back together.
Oh, I'm gutted, I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry, it's fine.
I just moved the duvet and it off it went. Absolutely gutted.
Emma, please don't be.
I'm stopping now. Morning everybody. Just touching base really. The last couple of days have consisted of just helping Sooz. Anti-sickness isn't working anymore and she's sick an awful lot. It's the liver progression and it's really not nice, but she takes all her meds and then it all comes back up and it's sort of a bit like clockwork now, so they're going to have a discussion with her today about changing the anti-sickness and to also make it to a non-drowsy one if they can, because it just knocks her out completely after she's been sick anyway. It's not working. And the other news on the Western Front is that Mum has now been taken into hospital, unfortunately. You know, if those of you who don't know, our mum's, I think she's nearly 80 now. She'll be 80 this year, and she's sort of bed chair bound. Carers go in 4 times a day. Kev does live with her, but he's got his own health problems now and can't breathe. He's on oxygen. So the carers couldn't get her out of the chair on the hoisty turntable thing to go to the loo yesterday. So an ambulance was called. She's very weak, really struggling to breathe. She has COPD and emphysema anyway. And so they've taken her in, and the last I heard she was still on the A&E, in the A&E department, trying to find a ward and a bed for her to go to give her oxygen and to sort the fluid out on her lungs, which, is that pneumonia? Or maybe it's not. She's got fluid on her lungs anyway. And with everything that's just happened, Kev can't go in with her because, as I say, he's on oxygen all the time and really struggles to breathe or walk far. And Mum's now in there on her own, it terrifies me. And, you know, as I say, some of the medical professionals and the nurses and the doctors are absolutely amazing, but some of them aren't. And as we've come to learn, if I hadn't have been there with Sooz on multiple occasions, things would be very different now, not in a good way. So I feel so guilty that Mum's in there on her own and I can't be there. It's now 8:30 in the morning and Sooz has taken all of her meds. She's taken her anti-sickness, she's taken her painkillers, she's back in bed comfy. She hasn't been sick this morning, and if she does end up dropping off to sleep, which she normally does for an hour or so, I might be able to run and try and see Mum but I don't know what ward she's on. She's too sort of weak and breathless to answer a phone. I've tried to ring. So in a bit I'll have to ring the hospital, see where she is. She could still be in A&E. Knowing York Hospital, they're so busy, which isn't their fault, you know. But it's too much. I can feel myself going, breaking. I can. And the only thing that's stopping me is that I have to be there for Sooz. I have to keep it together because I haven't got a choice. And oh God, it's so hard. So I'll try and keep you posted. You know, lots is happening, and I'm just trying to juggle all these balls. I didn't think I'd be back at York Hospital without Sooz. So I've come to see Mum and make sure everything's okay there. And then I've got a problem with my rear tyre. So I've booked that in to get that changed later as well. And I've just met a lovely subscriber, Kirsty, before I came in. Where am I going? Who came up to me and gave me a big hug. I said, "Are you vlogging?" I said, "No, I'm just buying my mum a sandwich." So we had a good chat. That was nice. It's lovely to meet people. I think people are scared to come up to you, but it's nice to see people. I'm gonna go in here. So I've tried to ring Sooz to tell her I'm going to be a little bit longer than expected because I need to go and get my tyre changed after I've seen Mum, but she's not answering. Okay, let's go see Mummy. That was really heart-wrenching to see. And I've told her I love her very much. And she said she loves Sooz, me and Sooz very much. And Hindy's here now. God. Oh man.
What's wrong?
That was Hindy. John comes and visits Sooz all the time, bless him. And he works at the hospital. So he's like, "What are you doing back in here? Susie okay?" Blah blah blah. I said, "No, it's Mum this time." Right, I'm going to go and get this tyre put on my car, or I won't be able to run around after anybody if I've got no vehicle to run. So let's go and get it done. Just realised I didn't actually update it, did I? So she's on some, I don't know, oxygen, but COPD. You can have too much oxygen or too many byproducts that your lungs and your body can't handle when you've got COPD. Oxygen sensitivity or something, he said. Anyway, doctor came down just as I was leaving, so that's why I'm running now, because I'm going to be late. But I stayed to hear what his thoughts on it, and they think it could have been a possible heart attack, but Mum says she's had no chest pain or anything like that. And I don't know. I just don't know. So anyway, she's got to be in for at least 5 days with the mask on, and then they're going to look into what's causing the fluid on the lungs, which could be a heart attack, or it could just be the damage in the COPD. Who knows? They don't know yet. But I was in there and happily sorting Mum's machines out, fed her a dinner. Gave her a drink, helped her brush her teeth, and all the food was stuck up. She couldn't lift her hands to feed herself or to get any food out the side of her mouth. So I got a toothbrush and a bowl of water. The car park's full. I'm just conscious that someone's going to want my space. Hopefully get my tyre fixed. Not this one. It's this one. It's ready for a change. Good morning, peeps. We had an okay night, but then Sooz has been sick again this morning. Immediately after she took the anti-sickness, which is just so frustrating. Refueling with some porridge, because not been eating well. Sooz hasn't been eating at all, really. But she's got some Rice Krispies. Did you want me to get you some crunchy nut cornflakes or honey cornflakes?
No, thank you.
Okay. She fancied that, but there wasn't any. But anyway, Rice Krispies it is.
Which I normally have. I do like those Rice Krispies.
Yeah, she does like Rice Krispies. A little sprinkle of sugar on the top. Anything to get some calories in. That's the main thing, isn't it? And I think she's texting her prince. And yeah, I'm going to eat my breakfast. Good morning, everybody. I'm just heading to see Mum to just check in and make sure everything's okay there. So he's just dropped off to sleep for a bit, so I can head out for a tiny bit. There's not much to update you on yet. I know the videos are here, there and everywhere. Some clips are being put in after the event, before another clip to try and make more sense of it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go see Mum. This time I've remembered my water because I forgot it last time, and the strain of everything, I was parched, and I bought Mum a sandwich from Greggs, but I didn't buy a drink. And my gosh, when I got back to Sooz, the dehydration was real. State of my car, gosh, it's a mess. Okay. Hi everybody. Mum wants to thank you all for your lovely messages, and she said, could she say, well, she can't really say hello, but she will put a thumbs up, won't you, Mummy? Yeah. Oh, Mummy. She's so much better than she was, aren't you? Can lift her. You couldn't lift your arms at all. Now she can lift her arms up. And such a relief to know you're a bit better than the other day, Mummy. She can't speak. That machine is expelling everything in her lungs, and the oxygen that it can't expel. Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and things like that, as well as just making sure everything else is going in that should be going in. Don't think it's a heart attack, because we're strong in here, that's why. Aren't we, Mama? And I brought her a Costa cooler, but it's hard for her to drink or eat anything because she's got to take the mask off and then the sats drop. But a million times better than she was the day before yesterday. And all the lovely ladies on the ward, I won't show them, but they're so lovely, and they've been looking after Mum and the families as well. Well, yeah, you're so kind, thank you. It just means a lot. The help from everybody is huge. But Mum is way better than she was. Way better than she was. So that's a quick update, everybody. Thank you so much for being patient. The vlogs that come after this might show things that have happened before the clips in this video, but I wanted to keep you all updated and let you know that Mum is doing better than she was, and that I'm trying my best to visit her while I'm looking after Sooz and doing everything that Sooz needs me to do. And we love you all, and I'll see you again soon. Love you lots. Have a great week. Love you.
Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with me. Let's break free. We could fall asleep where the land and ocean meet. Wake up to the sounds of no one around.